How I reclaim clay.
Any clay that comes off from throwing or trimming eventually goes into these buckets. I keep enough water in the bucket to always cover whatever clay is in there. Let it settle and just keep pouring the water off the top. Once you've poured off most of the water, you're left with nice slippy clay. You can even let it sit in the bucket until the water mostly evaporates. Or if you're impatient like me, I'll just scoop out the chunks. And I'm putting this straight onto just a piece of canvas, or maybe this is muslin. Obviously, the more you put, the longer it's going to take to dry. So I'm just going to spread this out, and I'm going to fold this over. And the idea is to have contact with as much of the clay as possible. The moisture is already wicking away from the clay. And I'm just going to roll it out so that's even. And I'll take it right to the edges and the corners. And I'll just leave this to sit here. You can put it underneath a ceiling fan or out in the sun if you want to speed things up. And by the way, I'm working on a piece of thick wood which is also absorbent. So after several hours of letting it dry, depending on how dry your environment is and how dry your clay was to begin with, you'll be able to peel back the cloth and turn the clay kind of like making puff pastry, just folding it over itself over and over. And if it's still wet, cover it back up, roll it back out again, and then you'll get to a point where you can actually wedge the clay, which is where I'm at right now. So I'm just going to wedge it and get ready to use it. Ready to throw, or you can store it for later.